40 days of love, 40 days of love. The McCains. 4.1. So this one goes out to the McCains. Now, who are the McCains? Meghan McCain, John McCain, and Cindy McCain. And I'm going to single them out individually in loving phrase and some learning possibilities that could benefit the family and the whole situation. And so where and let's go. So Meghan McCain. It started with Meghan McCain. Meghan McCain on Anderson Cooper. When I saw her with Anderson Cooper, giving her opinion and her thoughts and being friends with Anderson Cooper, who is pretty much known liberal, and her being conservative, libertarian, I'm not quite sure. But bridging those people together and the fact that they were friends, that's really awesome, right? So I kind of got to know a little bit about her. Then she comes on The View, and it's just like she's talking about her issues and how she views the whole situation. And I love her. And I love her because she's trying to bring a whole new side into the whole situation. Now, Meghan has gotten some hate from people on the internet, on the Twitterverse and whatnot, and from progressives and perhaps even Trump supporters. And to me, we are not those people. We are not the people that attack. We are the people that give constructive, loving criticism in a loving way. Think first love, love first, love first, love first, and then then you send that thought out there, in order to help the person grow. Because once that person grows, we all grow, right? So, love first. So, with that in mind, and I felt a kinship to Meghan because I've read Ayn Rand and there's some valid arguments to Ayn Rand. I don't agree with the gun issue at all because for me, my gun is God. That's the way I see it. For me, my gun and every sense of protection and even, to show force and all of that is God. And I completely place that in God. If at some point in time God goes, hey buddy, sorry, gun's gonna get you, Hazbe Shalom. And I'm like the physical, that's Hazbe Shalom. Hazbe Shalom is God forbid. I say, all right, I trust you, buddy, because that's your call and that's what you want. You know what I mean? And I put my hands in, and I trust in the Lord. I try to trust as much in the Lord. So guns come for me completely out of the picture because it's just not, I don't need them. I don't need them. With that in mind, and that's the consciousness that I've reached, of course, there's fear, if you follow what's been happening as to why I started these 40 days, of course, an alternate reality of myself could go out there and get a gun and feel safe, but, is that really going to make me safe, or is that going to increase my sense of fear? So, all those things, those are my disagreements with the McCain family. So I say spiritually, if the McCain family wants, and I'm going to be keeping it real straight up, if the McCain family wants to heal John McCain's brain cancer, they need to donate at least $7 million or more to the NRA. Now, not the not to the NRA, to save the children. Sorry, NRA, sorry, you're out of the picture. For me, you're, all love, all blessings, but you're out of the picture for me because I don't need you. And I feel that you're creating fear within humanity in this thing, I personally would love to own a Megatron gun, but it doesn't actually shoot bullets. Shoot. So, so the whole situation, but I started seeing them getting, because John McCain was the one that received the most from the NRA. And I see the spiritual world, how it's working. People's anger are because John is not stepping up to his soul's potential. And John's soul's potential. There's a lot of Kabbalah stories about people who are on their deathbed. It was like, no way. And then people went up there like, no, that person's got to stick because they got to reveal light. So you stop it. Death, get out of here. And it happens, So I've been scanning Zohar. I've been sending prayers to John McCain, every day. It helps me align myself to humanity, to the other side, to people. I feel John McCain is the one that is closest from the Republican side that we can bridge the gap together. And I think that if John McCain were to sit there and be like, my family can continue to support the NRA, but I personally, for the sake of my soul, I'm saying I'm sacrificing my support for the NRA to God. So I'm saying, God, you got me. If you want me to go with brain cancer, that's cool. But I'd love to stay. I'd love to, see Meghan's kids. How many more years do you have? And can you see Meghan's kids? And your other grandkids? And can you see them grow? Just think of all the beautiful years that could be added if you made that step, that courageous step that America wants you to make. To say, you know what, NRA, my family can continue, but me personally, I'm going to step away from it and take that money and give it to save the children. If it's hard for you to get that money, people are like, well, John became super rich. Can't he, like, isn't that like a nickel? I'm like, well, then maybe do it like a Kickstarter campaign. Be like, or some kind of like, Patreon. Be like, hey, I'm John McCain and I'm actually poor. But I'd like to heal my cancer and this crazy guy told me how to do it. Do something like that. But people that don't like John McCain, that's not cool. And the guy is suffering from cancer. Hospice. We're looking to heal this, so we don't need you to add the hatred to it. And we're not just looking to heal this for him, but we're looking to heal this for entire humanity, of addressing cancer in a whole different way, from a karmic perspective. Boom! And placing your faith in your genuine, like, outside of the Bible or whatever, just that soul feeling, being like, Abba, I need your help. And so I'm going to do this because this crazy thing told me to do it. And so that's my thought. I send love to all the McCains. The McCains that I know and the McCains that I don't know. And so I hope that this message helps. And like I said, John McCain, you really have an opportunity to stand up and march for our lives. And you really have an opportunity to be able to transform and to shift the conversation and the dialogue towards God. Opening up that doorway of saying, who's more powerful, guns or God? That's the question. What do you think, John McCain? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know in the comment section down below. I love you all, and I want to wish you all a wonderful, wonderful